Hey guys, this is Donnie with Standing Goats Rescue. I am up at the property today and I've got Petey with me. I'm going to take a walk. We're going to go back into, I think I'm going to go into Jeff's corner. I got the dog with me and I'm armed, and I've got some more articles. We don't have much. We got a little bit to share with you. I'm waiting on the other packets for the supposed Dogman victims to arrive, and that should be here tomorrow. But we're going to get started. There's my buddy. That way I'm not alone. I feel a little better having him here. Between him and my sidearm, I think we'll be alright. But we're going to take a walk, see what we can find. Stand by. Let me grab my gear, get my backpack, and we're going to get going. Alright guys, we're going to take a walk down here. Where's my buddy? There he is. Hey Petey. Come on Petey, let's go. Because I've been wanting to go back into Jeff's corner, but I can't never get anyone. No one's ever available on the days that I can actually get away to come out here. And I just a little scared to go in there by myself. That's all it boils down to. I'm using the Rode mic. It's the Video Micro is the actual microphone. It's a small one, but it's got a good windscreen on it, and it does a pretty good job at cutting out wind noise. When you get up here, I've got the articles, remember Randy's story? My brother Kyle from Encrypted Connections interviewed Randy, and he shared his story, what he encountered growing up with the Bigfoot Sasquatch. And I shared some of it on Kyle's channel. And what it was is my brother Don Moore, he found it online, which that public domain, and he pulled a copy off, and we shared to just further spread Randy's story. Figure out where that oak came from right there. That one's a pine right there. That one's missing the top, but that's a little bitty one. This stuff here I cut, but I did not cut this one or that one. I don't know where that came from. This one right here. All this is pines. There's no oak tree right here. This little bitty one, but that one's far smaller in diameter than this thing. I don't know where this come from. I don't see any broken oak trees right here. Here's a pine. Well, it's pushed over. It's still alive. This is, you can make out the tire tracks in the foiler. They come through right here. Right here where we're at. This is the trail. And there's a couple of trees laid across it. I'm sure they blew in from somewhere. Alright. This to give you guys a little better idea of the property layout in regards to the creek. The culvert that we cross is right over there. My truck is right through there. See the big pine tree right there? 5 foot past the pine tree is the actual culvert. And if you go up about 30 feet, just behind that pine tree, right across the creek straight in front of us, just behind it is where my truck is. Now this stuff right here, guys, I cut this. because I was hunting out of that tree right there. But at the time I put my stand in here, right there is 20 foot up above the ground. But when you get up top of the hill up here and you look across the ground straight ahead at eye level, you're looking right at where my stand was. I wish we could put one up there in this pine, a tree stand, a hunting stand. But when you go down to the base of the pine, the ground drops about another 9 or 10 feet right there. And so if you go down, if you stand beside that pine, you can't even see a person's head if they're standing right there. It's a pretty drastic drop, and then the pine tree. And that's just too high for me to be up in a tree. I'll go 35 foot, sometimes a little over that. That's it. I don't understand. Come on, buddy. All these trees are laid over. Sorry about the plane. We've been here about 5 minutes, so that's the second one. Well, this pine is dead, obviously. That one right there is not. That one's alive and it's pushed over. That is the four-wheeler trail that we've been using. And it's got a living pine tree pushed over it. Go figure. And probably, I would assume, a bear did that. I'm walking between the four-wheeler trail and the creek. There's a game trail right in here, right in this edge, and I've tried to go walk through it 3 or 4 times this past year, and I get a really strange feeling in there, and it's a little too much for me to handle, and so I chicken out. This right here, I've got a hunting stand back over here. My four-wheeler trail is up here. It comes across and then it kind of cuts down. This right here is an active deer trail. And that was a knock. Hey buddy, good job. Come on. That little dog right there is the greatest thing. He's such an amazing animal. And these deer have been coming through here. I was sitting in my stand and you can barely make them out through the trees, but there's no shot on them. Put a tree stand in this one for next season, maybe. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. This is the deer trail. You can see it pretty good, pretty clear. And they use it. I should have brought a camera with me to put on it. Some pines out of one of these, out of that one right there. Creek is really close. I want to eventually clear, most of it out near the creek. The easiest way to do that would be to come down here and run a temporary electric fence and bring about 40 or 50 of the goats and just spend a day down here with them. Just looking. There's airplane number 3 going over. Guys, this is every day. Tyndall Air Force Base, their jets fly over this part of the state. Oh wow, they're using this trail again. They quit using this one. They're definitely using it now. You see it goes all the way up through there. That explains. I was in the tree stand, ladder stand. I'm looking for it. It is, can't see it. It's right up through there. About 65 or 70 yards from me is where my ladder stand is. And I kept seeing deer go by. But I had no shot on them. They quit using this trail a long time ago. This was the trail they were using. And they quit using it. I put a camera on it, never got nothing. But I put the camera up on this little tree and I had it aiming that direction out into that open because that's where they were coming. And I got 2 deer and then it just stopped. Well, 2 deer and then 2 bears, 2 different bears come through and then nothing after that. And it sat in here for almost 2 months. They're going right under, right here. They got this beat down. Hey, buddy, come on. These deer are smart. They're going right down there. And they're crossing. This right here was a spring head. This is not the creek. The creek is right over here. It travels that direction and it goes up. This was springs and it had water boiling out of the ground. We had a hard rain and the bank collapsed and it stopped. You see the hole over there in the bank? Water was flowing out of that. But there were several springs right here. The biggest one was right there. And it was just running out and running down. There were a couple little ones up here, just little seepers. Come on, Petey, don't go down there, buddy. And there's still some spring heads down in here, down in this little gully. We're going to clean all this up and we're going to fence it in so that the goats can come down in here. Once the goats can access this, they'll start clear and start eating the leaves off everything. And it'll open it up. It'll make it so pretty. We'll be able to see. Look at this. That's why I was seeing the deer, but I had no shot. I was right up there. They're coming right here. Right through here. Whoa. I almost went down. We got a big deer scrape right over here. Just right outside of these few little trees. And then there's another one right here. That's a widowmaker. Look at the grapes. They're started, already got leaves on them. And we're supposed to go down to freezing tonight and tomorrow night. Looking for that other scrape. Thought it was right here. There's another one. Alright, we're not in Jeff's corner yet, but we are headed there. This tree's broke, It's alive though. That one is too. It's broke right there. It's alive. Bears. I would just about bet. Here comes another jet. I hate that. Yeah, it's going to be really pretty once we get all this set and we actually get a home up here. We get the animals moved. I mean, it's going to be just an incredible... It's going to be a paradise once we get these creatures. I don't mind them being here if they'll leave us alone and leave our animals alone. Petey, let's go look. Come on. Go up there, buddy. Come on, we're going up here. Walk into this little point. I haven't walked in right here. There's that wash where that spring head was right back over there. Got hiccups. Don't get in the water, Petey. Pete. Petey. Don't get in the water. Too late. You're gonna get cold. He gets cold really easy and he shivers. He was shivering. Was at the truck getting ready. Guys, we had a lot of rain. I want you to look. This is a deer trail where they're crossing the creek. See the trails where Petey's going now. They got a trail that goes up right there, right through that. And there's some more trails, 2 or 3 of them over there. A lot of rubs. Get out of that water. You're gonna lost your marbles. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. I've got wires and stuff all over me. I'm using the external mic. I just want to show you guys just how clear that water is. And this is after having a lot of rain yesterday. Look how clear that is. Isn't that beautiful? God is amazing in His creation. We had about 2 inches of rain up here. And the creek is up. It's normally, it's probably up about 2 inches. By the time the water gets finished seeping out of the ground and running out from up here, it'll probably rise another 4 or 5 inches. But no matter how much rain that we've had through the years, it's always clear. It's always crystal clear. Look at that buck rub right there. I just now seen it. Okay, buddy. Let's go. Look at you. You're wet. You are soaked. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's go this way. I'm coming. Come on. Come on, Pete. That's our beloved Petey. Unless he gets in trouble, then I call him Peter. See how he reacts. Watch. Peter. Come on, buddy. I'm just messing with you. Petey was a rescue, for those of you that didn't know that. We rescued him and his mate, Ladybug, which she had to have an emergency surgery last year, and they did not find her problem, and she was swelling the day after her surgery. She had to stay in the vet, and we went up there to check on her. She was really huge and gorged, and I told her doctor, I said, this ain't right. This is not normal. You know, when I come in here, this dog's bonded to me, and I get to believe she will get up and lead the way, and she didn't want to get up. She didn't want to stand. Long story short, they suspected an internal bleed. They took a syringe from her side, from her abdomen, and she was full of blood. They took her in for emergency surgery, and she had cardiac arrest during surgery, and we lost her. And Petey went through pretty hardcore depression. I did too. We all did. Ladybug was a very special animal, and he just, I don't know, Petey was bonded to Kim, and when Ladybug left us, he bonded with me. But we've never had any problems out of Petey. Never had any issues. He never chewed nothing up. Just probably one of the greatest companion animals I've ever had. And I wouldn't trade him for the world. Oh, you guys that didn't see, I shared it. I was not going to share this, and I actually sent it to Matt, and I told Matt I had no plans on sharing it, because if it's too good to be true, it most likely is not. And I didn't want to get bashed. There's the flags. There were piles of sticks right here, different size sticks. You can see some of them right there. But our flags kept disappearing back on the 10-acre property, which is that way, quite a ways that way, a quarter of a mile probably. And our flags were disappearing where we marked the road for the new road. And I was down here just walking around the creek, because the creek's right there. That's what you guys hear. It sounds like wind. That's the waterfall. And I ended up finding them. These things, that's stuck in the wood. These are them little metal flags. This is stuck in, but look, it comes all the way out right here. See? It's all the way through the limb. Now, if you got a drill, they got them drills that got the batteries on them, and you get a little small tiny drill, or the drill bit, you could drill a hole and push these through. I'm sure that's very easy. But when I found them, they weren't rusted that bad. They had a little rust on them, but not bad. But I tried to pull it. These do not come out. They are stuck. They're really, really in the wood. This one, I don't know how deep it's in the wood, but we tried to pull it out. I think, yeah, you see the mark? Whoop, sorry. See the mark right here? That brown mark? This one here was like wrapped around this limb. There's another mark right there from it. The little score marks, it was wrapped around it. These were just stuck through. They were not bent. They were straight. I bent them when I was trying to pull it out. Somebody could have definitely drilled a hole in it, but Matt came here with me, Matt and Connor, and we searched searched all over the ground. There's no, they didn't see anything that they thought would tell us that it was drilled. I don't know. We haven't I haven't caught nobody up here. We've caught them at the very back of the property, which is a long way that direction. And we've seen where they're sneaking in at the very front, but we've never found any tracks or any sign down here by this creek. But one of the things that I did find down here afterwards, this tree right here, all right, the pine has been like that since we first got the property. It's dead now. It was alive. This tree was standing. The pine it's not touching the pine tree at all, but it was standing. And I came up here one day and it was broke, but it was still covered in leaves. All the leaves were alive, like it had just happened, and there's nothing here that would have fell on it and broke it. Which, I don't know. It definitely did not happen when that pine tree fell. I know that to be fact. So I don't know. We have caught bears on camera right here where I'm at. I had a camera set up there in the palmettos in the open, and actually you can still see the tree. The pine tree right through there. I had a camera on it filming this game trail. And we got several deer, and then I got a mama bear and a black bear. I mean a baby bear. They are black bears. And that's the ones that took my trail camera, ripped it off the tree and played with it for a week and a half. You guys can hear the waterfall. It's right there. Where the deer are really crossing this. Look at all the tracks. See how clear that water is? This property's ate up with springs. Oh, hold on, buddy. Look at that. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. This zoom on this camera is digital, but it works well. Alright, that's one waterfall, and then right back here there's another one. The water, if you follow the creek right here, which Kim, Rosie, and myself, we did on that side of it. If you go past the waterfall, the water keeps stepping up. Right up there, it's like 4 foot higher than it is right here, the water level is. But it's not deeper, it's the same depth as this. That is so pretty. When we go to clear this, I'm not gonna mess with these natural waterfalls. I like them. I am gonna pull the deadfall out with the tractor. We're gonna try to clean that up. But we're wanting to open an area up where we can come down and play in the water. Rosie can swim, the dogs can play. That is our intention eventually. But as we start the process of clearing this and turning this into a home, you guys are definitely going to be a part of that. Petey, hey, come up here, buddy, before you get snake bit. Come on, this way. Hey. All right. Bye-bye. I'm leaving. See you later. Bye-bye, Petey. You're silly, buddy. Come on. Next stop, Jeff's Corner. I'm probably going to end up having to cut this tree out of the way. The goats will love it. They'll climb up on it, but they'll go all the way up there and end up falling off and getting hurt. Don't want that. Oh boy. Deer tracks right there. And it's uphill. All this is uphill from here. It doesn't go uphill as steep on that side. It does go uphill, but not as high. Look at the dogwood tree. Ain't that pretty? It's got little blooms on it. Little flower buds. I love a dogwood. We'll end up having to put a fence or something around it. I don't want the goats killing the dogwoods. I don't know look at the flowers on this. If any of you know what this is, I know it's hard to tell because there's no leaves on it yet. It's all this new stuff, but if you recognize that little flower, please send me a comment. Let me know what that is if you know. We got them all over the property. They're really pretty. And I do not believe it's Tupelo. We have a lot of Tupelo. Tupelo is normally a dark leaf, dark shiny leaf. Like, I'm not that may be Tupelo, I'm not sure. Alright guys, I'm sorry. I'm just dragging, taking my time. I'm not in a hurry to get up into Jeff's Corner. But if I don't make it happen, I'm not going to do it. And that is my intention today. I have not been able to go into Jeff's Corner and film any of the articles or anything because I get scared and I chicken out. And that's all there is to it. There's no way to sugarcoat that. been in the woods right here. I can see the creek through there a little bit. I don't know if I can get into it. Let's see. I'm not going to go in there. It's a little too thick and I don't know what's in there waiting. Guys, this is where I was at. I was filming here recently on this tree. I had the camera mounted right there. I was sitting right there on the hump, right on the other side of the tree. And right through there is where I was hearing the footsteps in the water and one on the hill moving toward me. And that's when I got out of there. And I was definitely by myself that day. I've got Petey with me today. So if he starts freaking out, then I know I need to pay attention. But he's smelling stuff. Now I don't take him out here much because Petey, he is not a fighter. I'm sure he would absolutely go into protective mode if something was to come up, but he's not one that I would rest my life on, because he just doesn't have it in him. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't like aggression. He's just Petey. Oh, wow, the creek's right here. I didn't think it was that close. Oh, there it is. Isn't that pretty? It's got like a little tidal pool right there. We're gonna open a lot of this up. A lot of these trees we're gonna be taking out, like this one. Oh, it's not dead. I thought this was dead. It is not. Never mind. Come on, buddy. Well, this is a deer trail. Yeah, they're right behind this stuff, going right down it. We're going to go up here. I'm not going to walk through that. Alright, you guys. Where's the big pine? Should be a... Yep, there it is. Okay. We are in Jeff's corner. This is where it starts. See the big pine right back here? This is the beginning of Jeff's corner. This is where all the weird stuff happens. We attempted to make a four-wheeler trail through here, all the way down to where the creek crosses the property boundary. And we just had a lot of activity, a lot of stuff happening around us, and we chickened out and left. That's where I'm at. This is the trail right here. Now the further we go this direction, this is east by northeast, the thicker it gets. Creek again is right down there. Petey, come on, buddy, come back here. I don't want you getting ahead of me. Come on, Peter. Petey, where you going? He smells something. I don't guess he's concerned. He don't seem to be. Ooh, it's cold right here. Don't run off, bud. Gotta be able to see you. It drops off right there. I would guess that's where the creek, where it drops off into the water. Alright, this was the trail for the four-wheelers, and I'll show you. We're cutting through here, and we got detoured. We got scared out, and I came back following day to try again. And this was it. We got stopped. I had it where we can go right up over here and then turn, but we got blocked in. Yeah, right here is as far as I got, and we had a trail where it went that way, and then we come back and we got all this stuff laid over and bent over, and we couldn't get back through it. And I wasn't going to cut it. You can see see the little cut right here where I've cut some of the stuff when I was making the thing. This was standing up, but it had a long limb that hung down, and I just snipped it off because you ride under it with a four-wheeler, it would hit you in the face. But this is the way we had the trail going, was this way. And then all this junk appeared. Oh, that was not dead. Oh, yeah, I got pruners with me. Yep. I just don't want these vines to get me. Okay, bud, we're going. I'm not left-handed. I need to go through here. We're going to find a spot back here we can sit down. Oh, I need to do this right-handed. I just don't have any strength in my left hand at all. Let's see, we can just cut some of this maybe. Make it a little easier to get through it. Maybe. Here we go. There's a lot of trees laid back in here. Like metal on metal. I don't know if you guys could, the microphone pick that up or not. I want to get on the other side of that pine right there, see if we can go under it. I'm going here. I do have the wireless mic with me. I know it sounds a little differently than this microphone, but I'm able to get away from the camera and film with it. And this microphone, it picks up wonderful, but it just doesn't, it's not going to pick up if I'm away from the camera. You're not going to be able to hear me. Look at this opening right here. Get some of these vines out of the way. Right here. Right there. There. Right there. Okay, buddy. Guys, this is the furthest I went into Jeff's corner. I don't know if you guys can. I'm trying to get to where we could see over the creek. I want you to see how thick it is out there. This is ridiculous. I went to this other property line and I did go to the marker when the surveyors were putting the markers up. And it's just, it's like unnaturally thick. Come on, Petey. Looks like it's broke. Nope. Come on, bud. You sure that's alive? Oh, this would be really pretty if we can get all these trees cut. Thought Petey was going to go under that pine. He just jumped over it. These right here are saw palmetto. They produce a berry, a fruit, and the seeds are highly sought after. They sell them. There's actually a market for the saw palmetto seed. That's a deer trail right here. There's another plane, another jet. Got a few dead trees right there. Okay. It's a buzzard. See if we can make it to the creek right here. Hopefully there's no snakes. Yeah, let me show you the guys. Saw palmetto. Do you see the little teeth on it right here? They will cut you. You see them all? Little jagged shark's teeth looking. That's saw palmetto. These right here is where the fruit will be once they start producing. And people, they just go out all over the place, anywhere they can find saw palmettos, and they collect those berries to sell them. You see how thick all this is? The creek's right down there, but you can't really get to it because of how thick everything is. I'm on a game trail. Now you guys see why I believe the big guys are out here in this area. Look at all the cover they have. If you walk right there in that thick stuff right here, it's about 20-foot drop to get down to where the land goes down. It drops off right there, and the creek's down there. Our boundary marker is, see the tall tree right there? If you go past it, there's a pine back there in the distance, and go past that tree straight back to that pine, and that's where our corner marker is. So we got this side and that side of the creek, all right here. All of this is ours, and this is what I want to clear. This is what you've heard me refer to, turning it into a desert. This is the area I'm referring to. Look at the tunnel through here. Like something's been going through it. I got a bad feeling here. Just came over me. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna get out of this thick stuff because you don't have anywhere to go if something happens. get up here in the open. Alright, I'm going to find somewhere here to set up. To where we can share the articles. Something's been scratching the dirt right here. It's open back through there, but I'm not going to go back there. Yeah, I believe, I'm pretty sure this is Tupelo. I think. I recognize them when they're bigger. It's kind of hard to tell, these small trees, but I think that's Tupelo. And this holly right here is what we call Yopon. That stuff's a nightmare to get rid of. Alright, let's find somewhere we can sit down and share some articles. I know it, buddy. I'm with you. Come on. Let's go up here. Following a trail that I assume would be a deer trail. Goes around right here. Guess we need to get on that side. So we'll go around. Oh, spider web in my eyeball. I think we'll get boxed in if I go over there. Okay, I'll be coming up in a minute on, should be coming up on the old road that I made last year with a tractor. Whew. My heart was pounding back there. I got nervous even with Petey with me. It gets pretty scary. Oh, I thought that was a bullet casing. It's a piece of bark. It just curled up. Looked like old brass, tarnished brass. Go through there. See if we can get around right here. ankles caught on these vines. Look how pretty this is. Bright green, beautiful. Spring growth. Trying to break some of this stuff so Petey don't get his legs cut on it. I got a ton of baby sand pines. They're popping up everywhere. Let's cut some of this so we can get through right here. My pruners are sticking. The handles are sticking together. When I cut, there it goes. Okay, buddy. Isn't this a creepy area? It's like a room. There's another one right through there. It's got all the limbs laid over the top of it and it's hollowed out. Petey, can you jump, buddy? See if we can get over this. Let's see. Maybe he can do it. There he goes. Let's see if he gets through. Oh, he just goes under. Alright. It's open right there. You know, I'm prepared for snakes. Oh, I got my snake boots on. But the one thing that I'm not prepared for is hornets, yellow jackets. Ooh, this is pretty right here now. This little pocket. I don't want to sit on the ground because of the ticks. Your ticks come from the ground, they don't come from the trees. So if you guys are going places and you're having problems with ticks, don't sit on the ground. Alright, we're getting into fallen trees again right here. What do you see, bud? You want to go over here with me? Well, come on. It's like a war zone right there. Oh, wait up. Okay, I've been in right here. This was a game trail that I followed. Oh, you alright, buddy? You getting jiggy with it, ain't you? I know where we'll go. I know where we're at right now. This is a deer trail that I'm on. I'm pretty sure, I'm not with 100% certainty, but I'm pretty sure this was the trail I followed not too long ago. Pete, do you think we can get through, buddy? I know you can. Let's see what we got. There we go. Guys, Petey's little. He can traverse through some little bitty spots. He's not but about 45 pounds. I don't think I came up in here. No, I definitely didn't come in here. There's some bit of tar out my finger. Well, I'm very thankful it's been quiet. I heard what I believe to be a couple of knocks back there closer to the truck, but that was it. I'm getting my pruners, cut some of this stuff where I can fit my big backside in here. I ain't gonna be able to cut that one. I can go under. What happened, buddy? You laughing at me? That was a weird sound. Sounded like a cat. There's a palm tree. Or a palmetto, I'm not sure. Boy, this is getting thick. Yeah, well, I'm not where I thought I was. Just looking for something to set on, so I'm not sitting on Tick Central. I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. I'm poking along. Let's see, buddy. See if we can get through here. Let's see. I'm cutting air. That didn't even sound right, did it? No, I'm not cutting air. Not. I don't know why. I went to cut that limb and I thought I was on it, and I wasn't on anything. I was just cutting the air. No, I'm not cutting wind, breaking wind. If that's what you're thinking. No. Nope. I don't do that. That would be Kim and Rosie. Guys don't do that kind of thing. Well, maybe some of us do. Okay. There we go. That's better. Alright. Oh, here we go. Okay, guys. Alright, got a log here. Got a log. I got several trees right here. Kind of open. Deer tracks in here. Alright. This will work. I do believe. We had a lot of you have emailed me and had asked about this stuff right here, this moss. In the mornings, this stuff is very spongy, just like a dish sponge. Afternoons, it gets brittle and it just crunchy. In the mornings, it's like walking on cotton. Some type of moss. We used to make dioramas in school, and we would take little sticks that had branches on them, and we would stick these clumps on them, then spray paint them green, and make miniature trees for our dioramas. Alright guys, so let me figure out where to put the camera, where I can get set up. I want to set up somewhere you guys can see in the back behind me. I got Petey with me, so the chance of something sneaking up on me shouldn't be that, shouldn't have anything come in on me. I hope not, but you never know. We are in the woods. Maybe I can sit right here on this pine But all right, give me just a second. I'm going to put a new battery in the camera. I am going to connect the wireless microphone and get it set up, and I'll get the backpack off so I can get to our articles, and we're going to share what I have planned to share with you all today. Before we get on with the share, something I do want to put out there while I'm remembering. You guys remember our sister Lynn? She was bit by a brown recluse, and last year she had to go through several surgeries and skin grafts, just numerous surgeries. One of the surgeries, they had to, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but basically she died. Her heart stopped, and they brought her back. And so now she has surgeries. I think it's this week coming. She had texted me, and I don't think I even replied to her. I was working when I got the message. I've been working until about 7 o'clock at night for a few nights in a row. When I got her message, I forgot all about it. But Lynn needs prayers. She is scared to death of going under, being put under so that she can have the surgery. She needs these surgeries. She has many more to go, but she is petrified of being put under for this next surgery, and I don't blame her. I'm scared to be put under for any surgery. I'm just scared to be put to sleep, period. Even if it's just to help me sleep better and I get a shot to make me sleep, it petrifies me. I'm scared to death of it. Surgery don't bother me. It's the point of being put under. That's what gets me. So you guys, please send prayers out for our sister Lynn. Pray for success with her doctors as they put their hands to work on her. And our sister Susie. You guys may not be familiar with Susie, but you do know our brother Kyle Maynard. We done prayers for his mother and his father. Wonderful people. Fantastic family. Maynard family is a strong family. They're bonded to me and my family as well as the rest of us here. But Kyle's wife, Susie, they run some tests on her. They didn't get the results they were hoping on, and so they got to go in and just look around. So please pray for Susie that all these tests come up, that maybe they are false positives, whatever it is that they were testing for. It was none of my business. I did not ask him. He just asked for Kim and I. Come on, Petey! Peter, come! He just asked that Kim and I prayed for Susie, prayed for them. And you guys are part of our family here, so the prayer, I will be putting a prayer request out for Susie. I feel that it's necessary. Anytime someone is in need of prayer, the Bible tells us where 3 or more come together in prayer, Yeshua, Jesus is there, and that's what we need. We need to get him involved. All right, guys, let me get set up, get batteries changed, the microphone attached, get this camera mounted somewhere. I may stick it on a tree or something, and we're going to get on with it. Are you ready, bud? You ready, Petey? Yep. Okay. All right, guys, we're headed back to the truck. I'm not going down toward Jeff's corner. We're going to try to go around it. Jeff's corner is right down that way. We're not going that way. We're going to try to go through here. It's kind of thick. Come on, buddy. I think I'm going the right direction. Oh. Oh, this is a creepy area. All these trees stacked up right here. Gotta go this way. Let's go here, Pete. Come on, bud. Let's get out of here. I think I can go through here. maybe. Pretty oak tree right there. Kind of busted a little bit. Guys, I apologize for the length of this video, but I'm going to upload it as it is, so you can see the entire walk, because so many of you you're finding stuff that I didn't see or didn't hear when I get out here and I'm filming in these areas. You guys have been finding a lot of pretty wild stuff. And I'm afraid if I don't show all the footage, you know, there's something's going to be missed that's going to be significant to me or to one of you. This is such a pretty area right here. Don't know that I've been in here. Trying to find should be a trail over here, a four-wheeler trail. That's what I'm kind of hoping that we come across. Yes, we're surrounded. We're in the heart of it. And this is in the panhandle of Florida, northwest Florida. This is where I'm at. This is where our property is. Look at this limb broke. You guys, this is green. Look where it's broke. I thought this fell on it, but this isn't touching it. It's nowhere near it. I don't know, bear, maybe? I don't know. Petey's done run off. There he is. Oh, jeez. I almost made a fool of myself. Oh, here's my trail. Here is the four-wheeler trail. Come on, buddy. We're going to go up here. I'm not going to go by that creek. I just got a strong feeling to avoid the creek. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a right. That crow following us? Should have brought the 17. Could have took care of that. I don't shoot crows, you guys. I've sure thought about it a bunch of times, but I looked into it, and a crow is a raven, and according to the Bible, they are unclean. They are not fit for consumption for us to eat them. I flagged this trail so Cody and Chris and when Frogman come out here with me so that he could find the stand, the three of them could find the stand. I know the trail. This one. Now it ends right over here by my ladder stand. But we're just going to walk past it and keep going if we can. You guys don't forget, if you would, please, when you're saying your prayers today, tonight, whenever you send your next prayers out to the big boss upstairs, please send some prayers out for our sister Lynn and our sister Susie. They both have medical procedures coming up and they need prayers. So please pray for these women and pray for their families. But don't forget to pray for the doctors that are performing their procedure. If anything majorly wrong happens during a surgery, it's normally the doctor. Just remember that when you're praying for people that are going to have a medical procedure. Usually if something bad happens during a surgery, it's at the hands of the actual doctor. It's not so much the patient, it's the doctor's done something wrong. Alright guys, there is no trail right here. So I'm just walking. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to where I want to go. I just got a bad feeling about going near the creek right now. And I don't have a reason for it. Just a gut feeling to stay away from that creek. So we're not going to go. The creek is to the right. It's down at the bottom of the hill, way through there. We're about 120 to 130 yards from the creek. I'm not going to get any closer. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, but I'm going to follow it. I've got a trail down here somewhere, a 4-wheeler trail, and hopefully we can catch it. I was going to bring something with me and I forgot. I just now remembered. I was going to do one of the hoax things that I had mentioned in the last video. It's going to do one, and I forgot I forgot the part that I needed to bring with me to do that. I left it at home. I don't know where it is. Anyway, I have to search for it. But I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, because I am going to do a video here in the next few days, and I'm going to bring it out with me. And then I'm going to do the hoax thing, like I mentioned in one of the last videos that I posted. But I don't want you to know right away what it is. I want it to be not a shock, but I just want your eyes to be open to the possibilities of what could go wrong. Come on, buddy. Come on, Petey. Come this way. Come on. There you go. But I want to do the hoax and then let you know that it is a hoax, and then show you what I used to do it. And I've been wanting to do this particular hoax for a little while now, but I wasn't sure what to use to do this. And this would be not an audible hoax, but it would be a visual. But once I do it and I show you what I used to do it, you're probably going to get a kick out of it. It's going to probably make you laugh, but the only reason I'm doing it is not for the kicks and giggles, but it's just I just want you to think before you believe everything that you're seeing. Just think. There's a little buck rub right there. Yep, a little small rub. Maybe one of these little old guys, these little spikes. But anyhow, getting back to the hoax thing, I'm going to be doing a few of them this year. There's another little rub right there on that pine. These are little deer. Oh, there's my shooting house right through there. I'm going to be taking it down here in the very near future and taking the other one down. This is the one we call the big blind, and then we got the little blind, which is literally that one right there. You can stand up in, and you got about a foot over your head. It's really tall. You probably couldn't stand up in it if you were a tall person, but I'm not tall. I'm 5'9". But we got to come out here and take them down. This blind right here, I got a feeder right through there. It had grain in it for the pigs, some soured grain. I got to clean it out because we're going to be using it to feed the deer in the off season. Bring out some nutritious stuff for them. But that blind right there, we've heard some really, really bizarre sounds sitting in it, and that's one of the reasons we don't hunt it. I've sat in it 4 or 5 times, and I think every time but once I've had some weird experiences. But it's just been I don't know, this area. One of the times I was in it, we didn't experience anything, but every other time Chris sat in it, he experienced some odd stuff. I had a friend of mine come up here with me, and the two of us sat in it together, and we had whispering, and it sounded like it was inside the blind with us. And I didn't say anything when I first heard it, but my buddy that was with me, he did. He said, "You say something? You say something?" I said, "No." He said, "I keep hearing whispering." I said, "Yeah, I do too. I don't know what it is." And he said, "It sounds like it's between us, like in the blind," and that's where I heard it. I was hearing it between us too. Okay, I think I've got a camera over here. If it's still here, I'm going to take it down. I am missing 2 cameras. One of them was stolen, but I think the other one, Chris and I come here, I think I set it up over here. What is that? Fox squirrel. Yeah, they're so pretty. Big old fox squirrel running through right there. I don't want Petey to get after it. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think if it's here, it would be right up here. actually put it in here or not. The deer are coming out right here. And I thought we put a camera up over here. But I do not see it. Maybe I didn't. Come on, buddy. He's smelling that game trail. Petey, come on. Don't go down there. That's where I almost stepped on the rattlesnake. It was right in there under that magnolia tree. We didn't kill him because where he's at, we don't ever go over there. We kill the ones that are in areas where we're at a lot. 2 days ago, up at the property in Caryville where we hunt, I like to step on a rattlesnake. He was just shy of 4.5 feet. And I did harvest him, and I skinned him out, and he's in the freezer. Yes, I do eat rattlesnake, you guys. I know it's probably grossing a bunch of you out, but it's the truth. If I told you I didn't eat them, I'd be lying to you. Come on, buddy. Alright, you guys, we are coming up on the truck. There's the truck. About to cross the creek. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I do want to give a special thanks to all of you that are part of our family here. You guys and gals are what makes us what we are. You know, we've got a large family here. And if it weren't for you all being here, we wouldn't be what we are. And all of you is what makes Standing Goats Rescue what it is. So I thank you all. I absolutely thank you all. Very grateful to have all of you here. But also, I want to give a special thanks to our brother Don Moore, who provides the articles and the reports that I share with all of you. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't have this material, and if we did, it definitely wouldn't have the information that he provides. That's the camera that's watching our crossing. We're getting a lot of game on it, coyotes and deer. But anyhow, you guys, thank you all. Thank you, Brother Don. And for those, you know, Kyle from Encrypted Connections, our brother Matt from the Supernatural Spectrum, brother Connor, Bigfoot Anon, brother Mike, Red Creek Mafia. Just, there's so many of you guys and gals out here that also have channels, and y'all have really said some just amazingly kind things about me. Thank you. You know, I love each and every one of you. I love all of our family here, and even the passerbys. Those of you that just pop in and watch one video and you move on. You know, I'm not asking anyone to subscribe and to like and to do all of that. It's just not what we do. You know, people need prayers. We put out prayer requests for them. You know, we do what we can to honor people, to help people, and to help the animals. You know, we're all about helping the animals, even the wildlife. You know, and yes, even the deer and pigs that we hunt. We don't kill everything that we see. If that were the case, I would have had my yearly's limit of deer the first week of archery season. But we don't shoot everything. We do have hit lists that Chris and I put together, and they are target deer. Anything outside of that, we do not touch. and there's reasons for it. This property here, we have numerous deer, just an abundant amount of deer on here. And we got a lot of does, a lot of young bucks, a lot of baby bucks. We got some of them, they're real little right now, but they are going to be huge animals when they mature. And maybe some 10-year-old or little girl can come out here and, you know, their first deer be one of these wall hangers, these massive bucks. You know, and that's why we do what we do, is to preserve these animals so that they can flourish and thrive, but also take out the ones that need to be taken out. But we find them hurt. We don't kill them because they're hurt. We try to help them, and that goes for the wildlife. You know, we find every now and then you find an injured raccoon or a possum or armadillo, rabbit, squirrel, whatever it may be. We find an injured animal, we take him home, we try to get him some help. Some of these animals, they have to go. You have to contact the FWC, that's the Florida Wildlife Conservation Commission, the Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. We have to contact them because we're not licensed to handle animals that are considered game animals, which a squirrel is a game animal. So if we end up baby squirrels, then you know, we'll hang on to them until we can get a certified rescue to come and pick them up, or that we can drop them off, and we've had to do that a few times. But it's what we do. We love the animals, we love the people, we love all of you, and we thank you all for being here. I'm going to stop blabbing and just say God bless each and every one of you. Be kind, be safe in all you do, and be blessed with your every breath. And I will certainly be seeing you guys soon. I'm going to load up. I'm going to get my boy over here, and we're going to go. Petey, you ready, buddy? You ready to go for a ride? Well, come on. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. Bye-bye.